Ambazonians, good morning. Today, na Friday, the 27th of the month of August. We come this morning for reassure una, say we stand strong. This one are the Major General for Mezam. I come for tell una say shake, day. As we come this morning, we tell una, say for the past 7 getting to 8 years, una don't dey for our back. And we will continue for defend homeland. We no go blink for 1 second. Because say the days ahead, it will be very bloody. And for any man, when we go move for our instruction, he no respect am. That time, na he go face the consequences. My papa and mama me them, we want thank una all for una great support. We una don't ever dey for our back, and we no go ever left una halfway. We come for tell the international community, say we give them just a short time for release our leader, because if not, they go see which way it will happen. We salute una, and we salute all our mommy, our brother and our sisters. I talk for una say, this one are the AJ force on ground for Meza. Long live Ambazonia, short live the struggle.
Quick reaction to the allegation that Cho Ayaba has been arrested. I, Larry Eyong-Echo, hereby assert that Western countries have been participating in sustaining dictators in Africa, and the consequences of this sustenance of dictators by the United States, France, England, and the rest of the Western countries has been the deteriorating security situation in Africa. The West is responsible. Emmanuel Macron colluded with some unscrupulous officials in the United States government to get some Ambazonian leaders to be arrested. That will not solve the problem of the dictatorship of Paul Biya, who's been in power for 42 years and 92 years, killing journalists. We are sending a message to the Western world. The continued support of dictators is the perpetuation of the poverty of the continent and insecurity, and the arrest of leaders will not solve the problem. We are ready to be arrested. We know the history of the United States and Western countries. They sustained the apartheid regime in South Africa, and we're supporting murderers like Jonas Savimbi for geostrategic interests. So this is a non-starter. And
soldiers, never to surrender. Soldiers, never to surrender. Today, the 27th of September 2024, where the bleated AGS, we don't come live today for the arrest of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, the war of the Amazonian Defense Force. All my place there. I don't come for talk for when I say make any man may no panic because our leader they don't arrest them for no way. Never we no pay. We go fight till the last man standing. We be in a defense force. Well, nothing no go change. We will be the Amazonian Defense Force. We stand firm. No go no shake because our leaders is there for jail. If they like me, they jail all of them. We go still fight and go take our independence. We go fight till the last man standing. No nothing. We no go shake we. So we talk on the UN, United Nations, AU. All them say may they look into Amazonian matter. Because La Republic then they come to kill people, them for here, they kill our civilians, they destroy our properties, them for here, they know they arrest them. They come arrest our big people, them where they try to say, maybe we take our independence. But today, the 27th of September, when our Friday, we don't talk for when I say, as we stand so, no nothing, it no go happen. We the AGA, we could go for front, we will not go back. We no go the blink because they don't arrest our leader. We go fight till the last man standing. All my place there. Amazonia, we
From the tongue, the kilos, every day. song for the African people to hear. People are dying back home in Africa. We need people to come and help us in Africa. We got everything we ever have in Africa, but people are going around dying, killing us. Every day we feel pain. People are running to bushes. We have nothing to eat. Now the public don't kill it, don't pay me, don't burn our houses down. We are asking the world, asking the United Nations to intervene and come to Africa. Make us feel some easy way to live. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. They don't they kill us every day. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. They don't they kill us every day. African children they are crying. African children they are dying. African children they are sold. They don't kill us every day. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. They don't kill us every day. We don't know what till we do them.
Hello, please. Share as you join. Share as you join. Let's encourage our people in ground zero.
People are crying every day. People are dying every day. People are dying every day. They don't kill us every day. People are crying every day. People are dying every day. People are crying every day. They don't kill us every day. Yo, this is 202 coming in the beat. Yo, sing a song for the African people to hear. People are dying back home in Africa. We need people to come and help us in Africa. We got everything we ever have in Africa, but people are going
Please
around dying, killing us.
Share as you join so others can join.
People are running to bushes. We have nothing to eat. Now the public don't kill it, don't pay me, don't burn our houses down. We are asking the world, asking the United Nations to intervene and come to Africa. Make us feel some easy way to live. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. They don't they kill us every day. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. They don't they kill us every day. African children they are crying. African children they are dying. African children they are sold. They don't kill us every day. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. They don't kill us every day. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. We don't know what till we do them. They don't kill us every day. People are crying every day. People are dying every day. People are dying every day. They don't kill us every day. People are crying every day. People are dying every day. People are crying every day. They don't kill us every day.
Hello. Share as you join. Share as you join. All my place day. Shake, day. This one, Naya comrade, Mama Wally. It's been a while. I'm busy, but shake no day. Your queen has come back, landed like she never left. So ade kwang kwe shake no day. Please share as you join, so that others can join as well. Shake no day, all my place day. Share till it reach for a 2D. Share until it reach for a 2D. I hope everybody is doing okay. Courage to our people in ground zero. Courage to all our communities in ground zero. Courage. I know that it's not easy. It is extremely difficult, and that is how a revolution is. A revolution is super difficult. How is my volume? How is my volume? Is my volume okay? Give me a thumbs up or a heart or a thumbs down if my volume is bad. How is my volume? I hope my volume is good. Please share so that others can join, and then the PR will rip it from our page and put it on TV so that our people in ground zero, the biggest sacrificial lambs of our revolution. Okay, I've seen thumbs up, I've seen heart. It means volume is check. So thanks everybody that has joined. Please continue to share so that others can join. Let's encourage our people in ground zero. Courage. Kudos to ground zero for being strong, for being resilient, for continuing to make sure that La République know who runs and owns the land. All the time, La République will play politics and send their terrorists into our territory to come and frighten us. Our people have shown beyond reasonable doubt that we want to be free. We encourage our people in ground zero, all our states, from Bui to Meme, from Fako to Menchum, from Donga Mantung to Ngoketunjia, all my place there, from Dian to Fako, all man he place stand up, all our valiant, bravest and finest in ground zero that are manning the ground and making sure that the terrorists stay completely out of our territory. Una cafe they up all our soldiers, all the Amazonia Defense Forces and all the sister forces, the ARF, all the other soldiers in ground zero that are yielding to the call to show the international nation, to show the world that we deserve to be free and we must be free. I salute our generals in the ground. I salute our soldiers, our foot soldiers from the top to the bottom. All of us have a similar problem. All of us are equal. All of us have one thing that we are fighting. All our civilians, our displaced people in ground zero, villages have been burned down. Our refugees in foreign places that they have never known how to live out of their own comfort zone. Even if there is nothing to eat, we always are happy in our comfort zone. Our people have been displaced. They are all over the world, struggling to survive to no avail. Our people are being chased like game across the country. So please let us encourage our people, especially ground zero, that are manning the ground and facing the confusion from the terrorists that have invaded our land to the riverbirds that are trying to confuse everybody that is doing the possible best to make sure that we are free. Freedom is the only language that we know. We must be free. We must be independent. We are not our parents in the 60s, in the 50s. From the 60s, we have people that stood up, point out that we want to be free completely. Those people were eliminated. Those people were frightened by the gun, and a lot of them disappeared. Some were killed. Some were mistreated. Some were bribed, and La République have always succeeded in doing that. This generation have refused that ngang. We are not taking bribe. Ngang, we want only freedom, and freedom is the only thing that we want. We don't want nothing else. We have been running from our country for a very long time. We've all fled. All of us are outside now, and we have been encouraged by the places that we stay. We have seen how they fought for their freedom. Ground zero, courage, perseverance. When day one break, it is dark plenty. If you there for night when you is sick, the sick the over be strong for night, and the time when you want to reach like 5 a.m. now for day when you start really feel like say you is sick, then before you hour open day that break. When day one break, it be very very difficult. The statement when we don't show up for outside just by respecting the lockdown, for say no to colonialism, for say no to the colonial master, it does speak volume. The whole world have seen that we want nothing but complete independence. We want to be free in the land of our birth. We are tired of running from our country. We are tired of paying a flight, of making fake documents, changing our ages just because we want to leave the country. Meanwhile, the places that we live and run to, they run into our country every time because our country is endowed with everything that human beings deserve to exist. But we have been trained to continuously run away from our country. We have been running away. Every child grows up, their first thing to think of is to leave the country. Those days are gone. We have come out here. We have seen how we have left our countries, and we are out here. The people out here are concentrating on our countries to get what is there. Meanwhile, we have left it, and we are out here struggling. We want to go back home, and we must be free to have a home that we call our own, where we can be respected, where we can be able to live, where we can be able to deal with each other respectfully without dealing with some people that no matter where we are in the world, they always see us like we should come after them. Even the citizens of La République du Cameroon, when we are with them, even in the diaspora, even in America, where it's an English country, they feel like we are obligated to continue to respect them. We are obligated to speak French. We are obligated because that is how they have been raised. That is how they have been raised. Their leaders, they have shown them that us from Amazonia, we are not equal to them. We are second-class citizens. So anywhere they come where we are, they deserve respect from us. We have decided that that will not happen. We are tired of being pushed around from schools, pushed around to look for job, pushed around even if you have job, even if you have money, even if you work with them, they give you a position as window covering, but inside you know that they are not treating you fine. You know that you are always there like they are slaves. You might be their leader, but they always feel like you are their slave because they have been trained. Their brain have been trained to see us as their worker, to see us as their slave, to see us like we are not up to them. How can that be? How can that be? This is the generation that have said enough is enough, and we have risen, and we are saying that the only thing that we want is complete independence, complete freedom for us. When they started from federation, they decided to take over us, change the name of the two countries back to their original name. Their president even confessed that they tried to assimilate us. We would not be assimilated. We are not our parents. We are not those people that were scared in the 60s. We are ready to die for it. We are ready to go to jail for it. We are ready for our freedom to be taken away from us if we cannot have complete freedom, if we cannot have our natural freedom that was given to us by God. Our territory will remain locked down until the date, the 23rd day that we have put. And on the 1st of October, we will come out to celebrate our Independence Day. Like every nation in the world, they celebrate their Independence Day. A couple of days ago, it was the Mexicans that were celebrating their Independence Day. They were driving on, flying their flag, enjoying themselves, celebrating because they have something that they celebrate. Our 1st of October is our Independence Day. Even though we are still struggling, we will use that day to show the world that we are a people that can stand on our own and do what we need to do to survive. The lockdown continues, and our people, I want to thank you guys so much. I cut all a cafe from the soldiers to the people the way they don't lock their store, and those people, when they hear say mayor don't come for down the colonial mayor, he don't come for down there, he lock people, they store them, they run go open their store. If they lock all money store, the colonial mayor, he will get in for outside for user for your house. Fear is an evil spirit. If all of us stand up and refuse to be afraid, they will have no choice but to bow. But anytime we hear say this don't happen, we run. No get caught in bullet, because anywhere where the colonial regime be present is a war zone. When you do run for them for go open your store or for go open up, so that means they don't come seal them, you die. Other people don't enjoy that store. They picking the way you don't burn, and when you do run for go secure those things for feed them, they don't get money, they don't get papa. Your life, it will end. The war, it will continue until freedom come. So, shake no day. No be afraid. Everybody should stand up. Nobody should be afraid. Fear is an evil spirit. Fear is an evil spirit. Most of the things that have happened is because people were afraid. From the 60s that they raped us and refused to give us what rightly belonged to us, it is fear that have pushed it until now it has made us. This is the first time that young men and women in the ground have decided that enough is enough. Our back is against the wall. Like Lord Benz in the scene say, if you want fight woman where it fear, when you push you go this for corner river, you go accept the fight. Because that time you go fight that for you for fall inside water where you no for swim. So we have decided that this is the generation that we will all die. Even if we all die, the stones in our territory will rise up and continue until they are free. Our children will not inherit this war. We must see this freedom. And thanks to everybody that have aligned, those that are still running back and forth, keep up. There is time for everything. When you get big fish there for fry, and you prefer feeling fried than the big fish them. You know me say the small fish they don't free. When you don't feel with big fish, then you'll come for that small fish them. Those that are making this journey difficult by being riverbirds, by being black legs, by sending the soldiers out, by sleeping with the enemy. Una days they be counted. Let us finish with the big fish. We'll come back to the fries. That's small fish them. They call fish picking and say fries. At least I've learned that one. They call and say fries. When we don't finish the fish, they say will come for fries, which is all the enablers, all the small people the way, even by your talk when you start for outside as a content creator, they downplay us. If you want to be neutral, be neutral. Now the first time this way I see even journalists were either run away from La Republic grip when they don't practice pure journalism like how journalists do in the Western world. How journalists can go somewhere, see something, say it the way it is. Those journalists in La Republic whose rights have been taken away, you don't struggle so that you escape, you come to the United States, you are afraid, you are still afraid, you are claiming neutrality. Why do you not stay back home and practice your journalism there? You come out here, you want to be neutral, you call your platform a neutral platform. They are killing their people, they are burning your villages down. You have brothers and sisters that are incarcerated, sitting in prison for nothing because they demanded for what rightly belonged to them. You want to be neutral. You say you want to be neutral. You bring out a leader to interview them. All you do, you continuously play the card of the enemy. You continuously play the card of the enemy, and you are not practicing where you went to school to practice. You had to run, and you have come out here. You have left, but that stupidity have not left you. We have to stand and speak as one man. We have to stand and speak with one voice. Those in the ground that are facing the barrel of the enemy have decided to stand up and say enough is enough. Some of us have come out here. You are free. They have given you a free platform to advocate for your people. God has given you a free phone on your hand with internet. You feel free WhatsApp. All you do is use it to create confusion. God has taken you out of that craziness and put you out here and showed you how it is to do it out here so that your people can be free. You have refused to take that mantle. You have decided to take the free internet that God has put in your hand to educate the world and to talk to your people positively and to join your people and fight that you need to be free. You have decided to use the media and everything that God has put in your hand, plus the safety that God has given you, showed you how journalists, where you stay, work, do journalism, but you have refused completely because you are still in that mindset. You are still afraid to stand and say you want freedom, to stand and speak on behalf of your people, to bring an interview that makes sense, not continuously pushing the agenda of the enemy. Then I conclude that you are working for the enemy. They keep talking about, oh, why people didn't go school? Why school this? We have not stopped school. We have stopped colonial school. We have community school and education. are two different things. School is where you go to get certificate, where the certificate has no meaning. I went to school. I have those certificates back there. They have never helped me in my life. Education is what will put you out there and give you what you need to survive. I went to school. What did we study? Cash fly, name the tentacles, name the abdomen, name this cash cockish, name the tentacle, name the wings, name the life cycle, how fly the come out for tumbu, go for this, pupa, larva, egg, adult, how butterfly the turn for caterpillar. How did that help me? They did not even teach us how you can avoid potato blight that is caused by a caterpillar, which is the egg of the life cycle of a butterfly. They destroy crops. They did not design a curriculum to show us what we can do to avoid all those things that affect us. They just teach us the life cycle of a butterfly. When he lay egg, then the egg will be this, and then will become caterpillar, and then one day will just get up and fly, and then you draw them, you level them, you get mark, you pass. They say you don't pass, and then you come now to the real world. You cannot function because you don't have no actuality, you don't have no reality. Everything you have is theoretical. You feel draw a butterfly, you feel draw house fly, you feel draw tumbu, name all the part them, but you cannot even recognize a real tumbu when you see it. They did not even show us how you can do to deviate all those things. We will be studying fishing in Norway, forestry in some foreign country. They are not teaching us fishing in where we have the Bambalang fish. We have rice farm in Tingo, in Boo, in where we have a lot of rice farm. In Bafut, we had a lot of rice farm. They have gradually disappeared because now they are importing plastic from China. They are importing the plastic paper where they don't melt them. Put us in a rice. When we grew up, we were never sick. Our parents were never sick. Now we hear of cancer, kidney failure, this, that, all kind of diseases that we used to hear, but in foreign places we have them now because we have this. They have decided to put us in a box. People used to grow up and have farms. I'm talking about when we were Southern Cameroons. Have farms where they rear pig, they rear chicken, they rear a goat, they rear all kind of animal, cows in Green Revolution. Now, even if you decide to raise chicken, they will go and bring some chicken that they call congelé, that is from China or is from where that have been manufactured. Chicken that take 2 days to grow, and the chicken will look like a big turkey. The chicken wings and the chicken leg will be like a whole turkey leg. Meanwhile, we had natural chicken. Now, our parents, they are sick. Young people are sick. We have kidney problems. We have cancer. We have all kind of problems back home that we never had. We used to hear when we were growing. Now we are dealing with them firsthand. Parents now, our mothers are in their 60s. They are in their 70s. They cannot even walk. I remember when I was young, I used to go to the village during the term holiday and help my big mommy in the farm. My big mommy, the corn that my big mommy was carrying, even people our age now cannot carry because everything have been fertilized. Everything have been destroyed. I remember when we used to go to the farm and get corn and take the first of those corns, crush them and preserve them for next year for seed. Now they don't even do seed. Because agric, they bring corn, can't get, bring fertilizer, can't get. Change all our dependence so that we can depend on them. So that when they don't give us, we all feel like we're gonna die. Because we have been blessed with food. We have been blessed. We want an education that when you graduate, you will be able to work. You will be able to take care of yourself. You will be able to be you will not be a liability. You'll be somebody that your young ones can depend on for you to send them to school, because you are sending them to school proudly, because you know that when they come out, there will be something. Because you know that when you send them to school, it helps you by way of that. You don't have to continuously give them fish, but you've taught them fishing. Only in Africa and Amazonia as a whole, that statement that don't give somebody a fish, teach them how to fish it, fails. Because you teach them how to fish, they come out, they don't have anything to do. They don't have nowhere to go. An education that have been structured to keep you in burden, to keep you to know that when I finish my university, I'll go enam, can be magistrate, or can be one of these how they call them, one of these colonial masters, so that I can instruct people that around. And before I enter that school, all the money when I bribe, when I come out, I don't feel wait for start collect bribe. You travel the whole world. You enter La Republic, temperature change. Everything change. Airport security change. Everything. Nobody trusts each other. You go for here, you madam passport. You go for here, madam passport. They just check my passport 2 steps away. You guys don't communicate or you don't trust each other. Why is everybody asking for the same thing? They will chastise you. Your problem will start as soon as you enter. Education is different from school. Some of us have certificates that have never been requested. That we have never been somewhere they be like, which certificate you get them? You move and proudly show them. Because when you come here, you start back from scratch. And the idea of coming here is about to be over. Because we can survive in our country. We have lost one and too many people trying to cross the transatlantic, trying to walk in the desert to live the God-forsaken place. Meanwhile, it is actually a God-blessed place. We will learn how to utilize what is in our environment to make life. We have a deep sea port in Victoria. We have the highest mountain in Menchum. You cannot get better than that. A country that, the waterfall. We have the waterfall in Fako. We have the deep sea in Victoria, and we have we have the waterfall in Menchum. We have the mountain in Boya, and then we have the seaport in Victoria. Everything that lives need, we have it in our country, from Fako to Menchum. We have everything. We have the deep sea port, we have the mountain, we have the fall, the waterfall that can supply electricity to the entire West Africa. They had done the study, and the only reason why they did not execute is because they don't want us to come out and do something with ourselves. Everything that we have, everything that our grandparents were even using to survive, like WADA, that was in Womb, it was Womb Area Development Authority. It brought strangers there. It brought people to see Menchum 4. It brought people to see Lake Womb, Lake Ilium. We had a lot of touristic sites. Instead, they decided to use NIOS and kill our people and abandon WADA, abandon Menchum 4, abandon Lake Womb, and take everything that they could take and sabotage and destroy everything that they could not take, so that we should continue to say yes sir to them. They made a mistake when they could not employ us, because that was a window for us to leave. And then when we left, we came out here, we see that we are way better than what they have taught us to be. We have a country that we are blessed with food. We are blessed with cassava. We can take that cassava, grind it, make gari, make water fufu, take some, make bobolo, make kumkum, a lot of different things. Just the same way as we are taking that cassava and doing all those things, we want to take our cocoa and make chocolate. We want to take our cocoa and make other things that enhances life. We cannot be one of the highest producers of cocoa, but we cannot even afford to buy chocolate for our kids. We cannot even afford it. They are selling this cocoa for pennies, less than what it is worth. And every day when we fight, we have people that stand on the side and laugh and make jokes. Like I've said, we will finish the big fish. Any content creator, when you are creating your content, stay away from the Amazonian war if you have nothing positive to say about it. Stay away, because most of you in the diaspora, most of you that create content in the diaspora, you can only create that content and make that money that you are making. I don't know how much the change that you are making from creating content, because some people stood and fought for that land to be free, for you to come in there and file political asylum and bring the rest of your family, and now your people are going through, you are making content to destroy them. You are making content to talk against their fight. Meanwhile, you are sitting in somebody's country that was fought for and won in blood. Thunder, we go fire you. Thunder, we go fire you when you are creating that content. When the money that you are making for that content, when that money no push you, you will know that you are not standing on a country that was fought for. When we shit up for this diaspora, when I begin worker, when we look place fine, when I know say it was on blood. When people are going through that the same thing back home. If you cannot speak for them, shut the hell up. Shut up. For all these content creators that cannot use their voice to advocate for their people, but they are living in some other person's country that was freed by blood and money. If you cannot use your voice, you shut up. Because God has given us the free internet, the free WhatsApp. We have all men in the diaspora. All they do is cause confusion. Travel from one place to the other. You started this fight. I'm talking now to Mark Barata. You started when this revolution started. I don't know whether you were an implant or you were a variant fighting for freedom. Now you are traveling one place to the other. Una the dance, una the drink mimbo, una the fry egg, una the enjoy. Meanwhile, children that you started and inspired to go out, they are in the bushes. You are traveling, enjoying yourself. Because you could not walk in the diaspora, you have collected change from the colonial master. That money will be finished. We will be free. And those of you running around creating confusion, you will have to pay. That other large mouth that cannot keep, the mouth is running like water, cannot keep his mouth shut. Every time he comes to talk, is confusion. Chris Anu room and die. She don't die. He not even learn. He calls himself president. President Mahfoud. President that cannot even afford his rent. All he does is create confusion in the people's revolution. The people now are talking, and every noisemaker and weaverbird must shut up. If you don't have anything to offer, go back to your church. Call your friend in Maryland. You guys should open your church back and begin to fool the gullible people, because all the fame men now are pastors. Go back to your church. You will always have a dimbo. You will always have a boot to take advantage of. Not the Amazonians, because our people are growing wiser and wiser. The confusion that you created, the killing of our children, especially the 39 in Bui, the chiefs that you killed, they will haunt you. They will continue to haunt you, and the money that you have taken from the colonial master, you need to give it back. Some of us are not standing to do this fight because we need anything from this fight. It is the struggle that we went through back home, and the difference that we have seen in the diaspora, and the empowerment that the diaspora has given us, that is keeping us standing. And fools like you, weaverbirds like you, the other gong that moved from China, now he's in Canada. He running all over the place like a chicken with the head cut off. The people have spoken, and the will of the people must stand. Ground zero, keep the fire burning. The defense forces, the sister forces, when a place they stand, you guys have done what nobody did since the time that they took our country from us. They took our country from us, and this generation have decided that we must take that country back and give it to our children. Even if we are not here to enjoy it, our children will know that they had parents that fought to give them what they have. School is not education. All those certificates, I heard some fools saying that they live for abroad, they are picking, they go to school. Yes, the fingers are not the same. The children can go to school, because when you go to a graduation in the diaspora, you see 1,000 children graduating from PhD. When you see 1,000 children graduating, even from 8th grade, from high school, from college, when you see 1,000 children graduating, those 1,000 children are all 100% sure to get to the next level. They are sure to all get to high school, or they are sure to all get to college. They are sure to all get to their master's program. The ones that are coming out before that graduation day, a lot of them already have jobs. It's not the school that you spend money, and then the children graduate, then they are back home. Then what? With certificate. You stand there and say, I get PhD for this, I get PhD. You go get all that PhD, it will never give you work. We have community school where our children will learn what will help them immediately. What will be helping them when they are still in school. Not some colonial education that was designed by the colonial masters before they left to keep us in captivity. And we fell for it like fool until now. We are still passing it to our children, not this generation. We have learned too much. We know too much to see people struggle. We are not those that when we learn, we'll be like, oh, this thing I don't learn that's not for me. No. We learn to teach our younger ones. We learn to teach others. We do not learn to keep it to ourselves because of jealousy and envy. No, this is the generation that have defied all odds. We'll make sure that our children don't suffer the way we did. That is why we are fighting. If you go to the age of C, nearly everybody in the age of C have a job, have a life that they can decide to not fight. But we fight because of we have seen the light, and we make sure that our people back home see the light. And we are encouraging our people to stay fast, to be strong, to be courageous, because that's the only thing that is giving us freedom. We must be free. We have gone too far. You don't ever travel, go some place where you're not tired, but you see saying at the place that, but for me for turn back, it will take me days again, but it will take me 30 minutes to get there. We are close. Let us finish the journey that we started. Let us do it. Let us not get tired. Let us forget about these naysayers. Let us put our voices as one. Everybody that want independent, put our voices at one and continue to give the blows. Continue to give the blows. We will not wait. There is no stable calendar in the world to say when school starts. Every people decide when their school starts. We have decided that our school will change the day gradually till our people get accustomed to start in January. I stay in Illinois. Even in Illinois, some schools start in September, some schools start in October, some school already started in July. Some school go to school 24/7. A country where if you are slow, they assign one teacher to one student to make sure that you catch up. So that there is no stigmatism, so that there is no this person is slow so they cannot catch up. No, they will give you a teacher that will work with you one-on-one. That is what we are trying to structure. We are trying to give an education that start teaching our children from child to know how to step of the ways are, what to start thinking, how to think, how to shape their brain. Not a country that Mami will go for morning time and only for pray God. Afternoon pray God is 100% good. I'm a Christian 100%. But when you pray God, you have time to educate other things, to structure the kids, to make sure that they become somebody in the future, to make sure that you give them a pathway. Not that you get up in the morning, you pray, Monday, Bible sharing, Tuesday, faith sharing group, Wednesday, this. All the children know is church. Then for school again, now prayer. No, we want a school that we will honor the God Almighty and will make sure that our children are exposed to everything that they can do. Their talent, they use their natural talent. A lot of us lost our natural talent because all they thought was that we have to go and get PhD. We have to go and get master's degree. We must go university. We must go this, that. We do not even have the equal chance. We do not have the fair chance. They were using all kind of stigmatism to cut us off. Even if they open a university called Anglo-Saxon University, they must bring a law that if you not be past O level for English, you know if you come. Then I got to the school was filled with La Republic citizens. I was like, so which English concours they pass where they flop for here. So let us not mix education and school. School is very different from education. You can go to school, but the school cannot go through you. You can go to school all your life, but the school did not go through you. Ground Zero, we are extremely proud of you and we are pushing it out here. We have suspended our lives and make sure that we continue to stand behind you. We continue to make sure that what we have seen out here must be implemented back in our country. Must be implemented back in our country. We will not come here. They say, I see, I came, I saw, I conquered. We will not come here, see, and then not bring it back. We will not conquer, we will bring it back and we will conquer when we come back to our country. And then all those naysayers, weaver birds, black legs, they will have no space. They will have no space because they will be in awe of what we will do. for the short time that we will take to rebuild. There is time for everything. We are struggling now. We have a country that has everything. If we do not have everything that mankind need to survive, those terrorists would have left our land. But they have to fight. A revolution is not a walk in the park. A revolution, a freedom that we are fighting for is not free. You must be ready to die for it. To fight for it till you can fight no more. To go to jail for it, you must be ready for any kind of things that comes with it to happen to you. Even Fidel Castro, that did one of the biggest revolution, the strongest revolution that landed them in an embargo. When I traveled to Cuba, I almost cried because I saw how the countries were, they gave them an embargo for no other country. They cut them off from the world. And Cuba still looked like they were in the 50s. But Fidel Castro stood for his people, and there was a hurricane that shook the entire Cuba, and Fidel Castro said a hurricane is nothing compared to revolution. A hurricane that could have washed Cuba from the face of the earth. Fidel Castro told his people, my people, we went through a revolution. This hurricane is small. This is just like a laughing joke. We will laugh over it, we'll move on. Revolution that we went through is way stronger. Just to say that a revolution is not something that you think that is going to be gingering you or giving you sugar to drink in your body to ginger you. Every generation stood up, did their best. Some of them were completely corrupt, but this is incorruptible. We have fools that have collected bribe, fools that have fell for women and speak for the colonial master, but they are wasting their time. Because even if it is few of us standing, we will stand, and we will stand until we are free. Ground Zero, we are with you. We are proud of you. We encourage you to be strong, to remain steadfast, to make sure that you take care of each other, to make sure that you help and support each other. Stand as one man. Shake, fear is an evil spirit. No fear. If everybody is standing, they will start for who? Check our population. Check the terrorists that comes in. How many of them? If our population team up with our soldiers, it will take us 2 minutes to wipe them out. If we stand and speak like one man, let us try our possible best to survive this craziness. We have a good curriculum of education for our children, that they will be going to school and everybody will be proud. People will be going to graduation very happy, because we know that before they graduated, they already have things lined up for them to do. They already have things lined up for them to do. Not like you are going to graduation blindly. You just go there, they give you a paper, and you take that this is your degree, you shout, and then you come home. Mommy want keep slippers, you pick up. They want go bap head, mommy give me money, ma go bap my head. Mommy want pick clothes, you take up. That you are supposed to start taking care of your parents. They will take care of you till you die. You are 30, you are 40, you still stay at home. You go everywhere, you come home with your parents. Meanwhile, the children that are graduating here at the age of 20, 23, they have jobs lined up. So do not compare. No compare apple and pear. Apple na apple, pear na pear. When you put pikin for school, when you know say the pikin go for this school, he go come out, give me water ma drink, or he go come out, leave my water for me ma drink am. No be say he go come out come, I want grab water, he grab the water from my hand. I want do this, I want keep pause and he take am. Mommy, I need 200 for go shave my head. I need this for that. The only thing that save us as Amazonians is when we started traveling, because once a child left to the diaspora, the family, you can see the change immediately, kind of instantly. You can see the change. We come here, a lot of us do all kind of hard work. Meanwhile, we have a country that has everything. We have decided that we would no more encourage our people to continue to take this tedious journey. If they want to travel, they should travel to see the world for fun and go back home. We are struggling that all of us can come back home and rebuild our home so that our children will stay home. All these viva but them, content creators them, when I work out, I don't get nothing for do. When I think say, when I talk about Amazonia, it give una view. That view, they turn away, go fire una for back that view. Now small young man that for Burkina Faso, Niger, all those small 3 young men them, where they don't kick France out of their country. When I look at, when I say, now only God go help we for the content. Now only God go help we. God create una for you for she don't can talk back say me God help you. Una the craze. Me any man respect himself. If una the create una content, the cash una cruise. Una make sure say una leave Amazonia. If you are not speaking for us, be neutral. Do not even mention us. Because you think that you are invisible, but we are taking note of all of you. We are dealing with the big fishes. When we finish with the big fishes, we'll come for the fries. They call that fish they are picking and I say fry. When I fry, they call them. We'll come for them. So I just want to encourage our people in the ground. As soon as you see Adena Bolo, Adi attackang. So I don't just use now my break. Can't hear say I can't talk small. So join. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks everybody for joining. Yeah, explanation of school. Oh yeah, thank you, Mabia. Thank you. Our people have to know that school is not a certificate that you go and take certificate, and when you don't take certificate, you change your own and all that. Some of us went to that school. We went to that school, went far. We even starch for Sonara. We starch for Plantecam. So we get BSc and MSc in chemistry and chemical processing technology. Bini name. You go there say I'm a starch here. You finish they tell you say c'est impossible. Say you have to leave. We have suffered. Even in the diaspora, you see those people that treat us like we're supposed to be bowing to them. You see like public citizens, they interact with us, but they interact with us and they still see us the way they have been brained. Their brain has been telling them who we are. So we will continue to fight till we are free. If you are not with us, you are against us. All the men of God back in the territory, if you cannot copy the example of Pope John Paul, who spoke for his people and fought for his people, using his Christianity as a platform to fight for his people, you think that you can be corrupt, or you think that you are afraid? How do you stand on the pulpit and tell your Christians that fear is an evil spirit when you are Captain Fear, when you are the when you are the leader, that fear pass all man? So let us just be strong. Let us be strong. Let us persevere and give our children a good education that give them something to do, give them something to learn on, not some kind of crazy education that you go to school and once you finish school, that's it. That's it. You take the certificate, you pack them, then you can't end up the works until where you for working without school. It's not like some job no be job. For here, even people come in the morning, their job is to clean. Some people come, their job is to connect electricity. Some people come, their job is to view security camera, make sure that nothing bad happen in the night. Some people come, their job is to sit and do the work. Some people come, they are medical doctors, they will operate. They cannot just come and operate when all those nurses and everybody did not do their job. So everybody have their part to play and everybody should be proud with what they do. There are restaurants, those people in the restaurant in the break time, that's where everybody is running to pick up lunch, to pick up something to eat. They have Uber drivers, their job is to go pick that Uber eat, bring it so that you can stay at work, and they are making money too. Everything is positioned to make everybody be able to make sure that money is circulating. Make sure that money is circulating. Everybody is touching money. No matter what you do, everybody is touching money. Not some country where you go to school, you come out with a PhD, you don't have anything to do. Your friend that comes out with a bachelor's degree is your boss. It's right up there. You don't even have nowhere to hide your head. You come back home and then you start begging. You start just, it's too much. If this country, if abroad, if diaspora have blessed you, think about it. Stand on that platform and use your voice and use your finances to make sure that your people are free. You don't have to come out and talk. Let your money do your talking. Support the soldiers in the ground, not us. Because I have enough for me. See, everybody have enough for themselves. Support the people that are fighting on the ground. Support the young ones that have decided that we have left and they have seen that we will not survive if we don't fight. They are fighting and we are coordinating them. When there is a fundraiser, we have Oktoberfest coming. South Africa will be hosting a fundraiser, and South Africa, when they host, they do it big and large and in charge. large and in charge. That's how South Africa do it. So let us come out and support them. Let us come out and support them for standing for Amazonia. They are in South Africa because the South Africans fought. I remember when I was in school, we used to do handwork. We used to make broom and things to sell to support South Africa when they were fighting colonialism. They are still fighting because they have political freedom. They do not have economic freedom. They are still fighting to be economically free. You cannot be the president without a farm. You cannot be the president. Look how the war is coordinated. Farm is very important, but they have made sure that they are trying to destroy every farming opportunity. We have production of animal farming system based on animal traction, which was called PAFSAT, somewhere in Bamenda. They have destroyed it completely because they want to be importing congelé. They want to import even fish. We cannot catch our own fish. They cannot teach us the things we have destroyed. We have said enough. We have destroyed all that rubbish. We will not live in a community where I read a statement that somebody wrote and I shake my head. And because a lot of us are victims. That statement said, big sister is in America. Small brother is in Canada. The other one is in Belgium. The other one is in Germany. Mommy is moving. Come for America. Can't stay 1 month. Come on, go Germany. Go stay 2 months. Come on, go the place. We don't have that connection where if all of us were in the same place, December, all of us come home, we sit there, we talk, we glad, any man, I want to go someplace, my small brother, if he can't stay, has to take care of picking them. That is how family was structured. They have destroyed family unit and we don't even know. We will only find out sometime later when we are trying to go back home and we are seeing that people have to come from all angles. But God should continue to give us the strength for us to have that home first. Because when we have that home, we will go there. By thunder, by force, or by anyhow, we will go there. So thanks everybody for joining. Thanks everybody for joining. I got to go back to work and make some moolah. I have to go make money. Because money makes the world go round. So I have to make money and support the soldiers in the ground. Make sure that everybody is taken care of. Make sure that we are together. Ground zero, go to school. This fight is about you at home. Yeah, not us in the diaspora. We left the country years ago and it's long. Well, in a nutshell, would I leave this country and now would the fight now for them? Like I don't talk, all of us here, we work money that we can use to buy things that we want to enjoy life with. But as long as we have our needs, we make sure that we give back by way of the same freedom that we are enjoying here. You get up in the morning, you go and take care of your business, you come home, no matter what you are doing, you have your own small to take care of yourself. Those that do not even have work, they have a place for them to go to a pantry, food pantry. You go there, they need to look to say, see the money poor, because everybody can go there. A country where they know that people can lose their job, and you go to the pantry, you see food there that makes sense. You go there, you see better chop them. Where sometimes you even want just go there out of just go because they chop the way they did it. Sometimes you cannot even afford it. A country that feeds the people that cannot afford. That is what we are looking at. That is what we are learning, and that is what people like us that have always given back in their life, because not before the revolution where I start give back. I started giving back when I had nothing. If you get 1,000, you know, give man 5 francs. The day when you get 1 billion, man will bet you 1,000. You will still look at it say it's too much. So let us start coordinating that legacy, that thing of giving. And when people give, when you take it, really like take it with a lot of gratitude and do something that will encourage that person. Because sometimes when you give some man, after you give the same person again, not because that person is doing something that is making you see that what you are giving is helping. Just like the soldiers in the ground, the small that they have, they are using it. Pay your tax, contribute for your freedom. While you are in Europe, you are in America, you are in Canada, you are anywhere in the world that is not in bondage, that have been freed because it was not given to them. They fought for it. America fought. Women in America fought. Did all kind of things. Cut their baby to go fight. Tie their body to go fight, because women were not allowed to fight. They were disguising to go fight for their country. That is why we came here and they gave us somewhere to stand on. Why can't we be that place in Africa and give the rest of other people that are still fighting to come to our place and have some place to stand on and fight? Because God did not make anybody to be second-class citizen. We read the same Bible, and God made all of us in his image so that we can be like him and enjoy the things that he has given us to enjoy. Not that he will give us things to enjoy and then some people will take the things away from us and then we are all over the world looking. And then we want to talk like public citizens say we have the same problem. No, if my back dey scratch me, your back dey scratch you. I take my finger, scratch my back. If you know I scratch your back, good for you. My back no dey scratch me and then scratch am because you know scratch your own. We are not the same in that. We are not. So may all we for diaspora support Ground Zero for which way they do. All we for diaspora beg. You are not here by chance. You are here because you are called to be here so that you can support the people in the ground that are standing so that we can free our country. So that we can free our country and go back. Yes, we are here. We are living life. But how long? How long are we going to live this life here? How long? You are all the carry go keep you for some place where your ghost come out 1 ton. You know if you even joke up because he joke up here. He joke up here at a different level. He joke up here at a different level. So anyway, thanks everybody that has joined. Please continue to share so that we can really do this thing in the shortest amount of time. We are almost there. Ground Zero is speaking and the world is listening. And all we have to do is to continue to show them that they can stand and they are not standing alone. We are giving them a shoulder to stand on. The fact that we made it out does not mean that everybody needs to make it out. Some people cannot. Even if they can, we have decided that we must take our God-given destiny. We have decided that God gave us everything that we need. We don't even deserve to be out here struggling, begging, going to jobs that is not even us. Back home, we'll take care of our own people. We'll take care of our grandmother. We'll take care of them. They were strong. They did not even need that kind of care. You come here, you find yourself in a situation doing jobs that you never ever thought you would do in your life. Until they are branding them that some of the jobs are black jobs. So we have to stand up. We have to stand up and invite our brothers and sisters that were taken away the same way they were taking away all our minerals in our ground. Our brothers and sisters were taken away and brought to the diaspora as slaves. We have to give them, when we finish fighting, give them somewhere to see the opportunity that we have fought to for them. They've come here and they have built. And those that come here and use the platform that was built on the back of their brothers and their sisters in the midday whip under the sun, they should know that the ancestors will frown at them. People that cannot even go to Yaoundé or go to Unity Palace and dance. I saw them in front of White House showcasing La République and dancing on a land that was built in the back of slaves. And your people are back there being treated as slaves. Una fear God, oh. Una fear God, content creators. Una fear God. Una create content, yes, when it's funny, we go promote it and we go laugh, because during war, people need to laugh. But if you are not talking for us, do not talk against us, and do not absolutely not provoke us, because we are taking notes. We are taking notes and we are writing them down. Do not be a scapegoat. There is time for everything. Do not be a scapegoat. So Ground Zero, remain encouraged as we wrap up. Say all my place day. No shake. No shake. Period. Peace. How do I finish? Anytime I come again, it's like a new thing. How do I finish?
Soldiers, never to surrender. Soldiers, never to surrender. Today, the 27th of September 2024, where the biggest AGS, you don't come live today for the arrest of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, the war of the Amazonian Defense Force. All my place day. I don't come for talk for when I say make any man may no panic, because our leader, they don't arrest them for no way. Maybe we no pay. We go fight till the last man standing. We be in a defense force. Well, no, you go change. We will be the Amazonian Defense Force. We stand firm. No shake because our leaders are there for jail. If they like me, they jail all of them. We go still fight and go take our independence. We go fight till the last man standing. No, nothing. We no go shake we. So we talk on the UN, United Nations, AU. All them say may they look into Amazonian matter. Because La Republic then they come to kill people, them for they kill our civilians, they destroy our properties, them for they know they arrest them. They come arrest our big people them where they try to say maybe we take our independence. But today, the 27th of September, when our Friday, we don't talk for when I say as we stand so, no nothing. It not go happen. We the AGA we could go for front, we will not go back. We not go to blink because they don't arrest our leader. We go fight till the last man standing. All my place there. Amazonia, we
fellow Ambazonians, good morning. Today na Friday, the 27th of the month of August. We come this morning for reassure una, say we stand strong. This one are the Major General for Mezam. I come for tell una say shake, day. As we come this morning, we tell una say for the past 7 getting to 8 years, una don't dey for our back. And we will continue for defend homeland. We no go blink for 1 second. Because say the days ahead, it will be very bloody. And for any man, when we go move for our instruction, he no respect them. That time, na he go face the consequences. My papa and mama me them, we want thank una all for una great support. We una don't ever do for our back, and we no go ever left una halfway. We come for tell the international community, say we give them just a short time for release our leader, because if not, they will see which way it will happen. We salute una, and we salute all our mommy, our brother and our sisters. I talk for una say, this one at the AJ force on ground for Meza. Long live Ambazonia, short live the struggle.
The United States and all members of the Security Council have an obligation to invoke the responsibility to protect the lives of our people, to protect the dignity of our people. The United States and all other countries must show clarity of purpose and focus. The international system is disjointed in its approach. This ambiguity has always given Mr. Biya and Cameroon an escape route, believing in the use of force to resolve political issues. This has gone on for the past 37 years because of the lack of a focused stance by the international community that should show Cameroon that the world is unwavering in its stance. It's unwavering, backing very basic principles for the maintenance of international peace and security, that the world is unwavering in upholding the respect of human rights and human dignity. It has wavered in the face of brutality from Cameroon, giving it an opportunity to escape scrutiny for almost half a century.
United Nations has called for an independent investigation into the violence and has said perpetrators of the killings should be held accountable. Meantime, opposition parties and rights groups in Cameroon have condemned the killings, which they have attributed to the Cameroon army. The Ministry of Defense denies the army is to blame. It, however, claims that only 5 civilians were killed in an unfortunate accident which was sparked by an explosion.
What has happened in Dongan and Mantung is abominable. And I can assure you, it should engineer outrage from each and every one of us, from every people across the globe. The murder of children. And then they attempt to cover up. They attempt to blame others shows that they understand the gravity of the crime that they have committed. My fellow Ambazonians, we should never normalize. We should never normalize the killings of our people. We should never use the justification of war. We are the ones who've gone through torment from Cameroon. We are the ones who've gone through a lot of pain. We are the ones who should be angry. Yet, we haven't risen up as the victims against Cameroonians in our homeland. We haven't murdered Cameroonians. We haven't treated them with less kindness than we will treat our own people. Even Nigerians who found home in Ambazonia, whose country kidnapped our finest men and women and deported them under circumstances that defied the concept of humanity. We haven't risen against Nigerians in our homeland. We are the aggrieved party in this conflict. We are the victims in this conflict. But why has it been impossible for us to defy the logic of the respect of human dignity, to act in ways that are inconsistent with its protection against those who hurt us? Why has it been impossible for us to systematically target Cameroonians, some of which may be accomplices, internal enablers, collaborators to the brutal murders of our people? Because it's simply not Ambazonian. It's simply not Ambazonian to act in ways that defy the very logic for which we have risen up.
This Mr. Paul-Biya regime, people who decide to kill all the southern Cameroon Ambazonian. Yes, this is the massacre and the destruction. Yes, this is the massacre and the destruction and all the brutality and the brutalism. This is what happened in Cameroon today. With all the southern Cameroon Ambazonian, we are in struggle today. They kill all the family, they don't leave even one person. They scatter all the family. Look at all these young girls like this. They kill all our generation. They kill everybody and they burn all the home. We are living now in the struggle. God intervene to this our crisis, Father. Almighty God, come to us. We are the people of Ambazonia. We are suffering. Paul-Biya and his own regime decide to kill us today. Paul-Biya with his own regime. This is the struggle of people of Ambazonia. This thing happened in Garbo, where they call Firu at Ngar. This father and mother to their master's room. See where the father are born in the fire. They are 3 days. Father, mother, and the 2 children. Here, this is 2 people are here. One father with 7 children. See the score for the boy. For the man boy. The man boy is here straight. So look the score. They burned all the houses today by the military, by the Paul-Biya regime. We witnessed everything today. All the houses now burned. All the houses is now bonded. This is what we call destruction and the... Yes. This killed today as Ngarbo, where they call Firu. They killed Mr. Fusika and his own family today. Yes. Many innocent souls have lost their souls. We are here in the struggle. Oh God. Oh God, intervene to our situation, Father.
United Nations has called for an independent investigation into the violence and has said perpetrators of the killings should be held accountable. Meantime, opposition parties and rights groups in Cameroon have condemned the killings, which they have attributed to the Cameroon army. The Ministry of Defense denies the army is to blame. It, however, claims that only 5 civilians were killed in an unfortunate accident which was sparked by an explosion.
Fellow Ambazonians, good morning. Today, na Friday, the 27th of the month of August. We come this morning for reassure una, say we stand strong. This one are the Major General for Mezam. I come for tell una say shake, day. As we come this morning, we tell una, say for the past 7 getting to 8 years, una don't dey for our back. And we will continue for defend homeland. We no go blink for 1 second. Because say the days ahead, it will be very bloody. And for any man, when we go move for our instruction, he no respect am. That time, na he go face the consequences. My papa and mama me them, we want thank una all for una great support we una don't ever do for our back, and we no go ever left una halfway. We come for tell the international community, say we give them just a short time for release our leader, because if not, they will see which way it will happen. We salute una, and we salute all our mommy, our brother and our sisters. We talk for una say, this one at the AJ force on ground for Meza. Long live Ambazonia, short live the struggle.
My fellow Ambazonians, the fellow greatest, resilient, defiant, courageous, and the most loving people for this world. My brothers and sisters, my papa and my mami them, I throw you a salute. Over the last 2 days, I should say when I don't read, when I don't watch, and when I don't hear the big things them, where they happen within the Western world regarding the Cameroon and Ambazonia conflict. Over the last 2 days, 3 leaders of Ambazonia Governing Council, 2 for United States, and 1 when are the leader of our liberation. What 2 comrade them, the 2 leaders them for the Ambazonia Governing Council for the United States, they will be visited by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, what they call and say the FBI. They will visit 2 officials of the Ambazonia Governing Council for the United States for questioning. Also, as when I don't hear the big story, when I make headlines for all over the world, say the authorities, the intelligence services for Norway, they take the leader for questioning. We need to know now what did they really go on. Why now? Why this time? We need to know what did they really go on. The 2 weeks lockdown, where we put them in place, where we explain for our people them. That 2 weeks lockdown, the success will come out for the respect, the collective respect, the collective rejection of Cameroon. For that 2 weeks, we collectively as a people, we tell the world openly, say we collectively vomit La République du Bulu, Cameroon. For that 2 weeks, all we vomit and reject anything Cameroon for Ambazonia. For those 2 weeks, we tell the international community, say we don't want these wicked people them. We don't want these barbarians for our country anymore. We tell the world, say we want make Cameroon occupation come to an end, and we collectively we send a powerful one single message for 2 weeks straight. The entire Ambazonia territory, including Victoria, including Boya, it will be totally locked down. La République, we don't tell the international community, says to get control for Ambazonia. It will be nowhere to be found. La République, we don't tell the international community, say, now is to get authority for Ambazonia. It will be nowhere to be found. La République, we don't tell the international community, says to get control of the territory. It will be nowhere to be found. La République, even before the 2 weeks lockdown, La République sent an additional 5,000 to 10,000 police, gendarmes, army, and the bees for the Ambazonia territory. Who said the 10,000 extra police, gendarmes, and bees? Who said they be there for that 2 weeks? Who said Okala Bilai, he be there for that 2 weeks? Who said Lele Lafrique, he be there for that 2 weeks? Who said Diongote be there for that 2 weeks? Who said even Paul Biya be there for that 2 weeks? Now for who said the colonial parliamentarians, they be there for that 2 weeks? Now who said the colonial senators, they be there for that 2 weeks? Who said the colonial government delegates, the colonial DO, the colonial SDO, the colonial councillors, the people they talk saying that then they govern Amazonia, who said they be there for those 2 weeks? There will be nowhere to be found. Now the success for that lockdown, where it showed the international community and La République, say the end of La République, a presence for Ambazonia don't come. Now that shame, now that defeat, now that humiliation, openly, unquestionably, now you don't make Cameroon enough fit handle that defeat. Cameroon enough fit handle this big fat victory where we don't score them. Cameroon enough fit handle how Ambazonia don't take back control of the territory. How the people collectively don't reject Cameroon. Cameroon enough fit handle them. Cameroon enough fit live with the shame. That's why, that's now waiting that way this issue between Dr. Cho and the Norwegian authority be about. Now the victory for ground zero is send this panic for all the recruited, paid, corrupted, bribed, compromised Cambazonians. Now I don't send them into shock. Now I don't send into shock all the beneficiaries of the occupation, the people that did survive financially, economically, for the blood of our people them. Now I don't send them into shock. Now I don't make them don't the panic. For go the create, for go the engineer all these things them. For change the subject from Ambazonia defeat of Cameroon to now say the security forces for Canada, for US and for Norway, they go after Ambazonian leaders. Now that defeat, it don't make Cameroon don't the engineer all these things for force the international community for respond, for make an investigation. That's what this is all about. They want to divert the attention from the defeat into some illusion. Say the international community now, they go after Ambazonian leaders, Ambazonian activists. Now that defeat, it don't make Paul Biya, Diongute, they not fit handle the shame. Now it don't make them, they engineer all these things. Because once you file complaints a lot, the system must respond. They must question people them. The one also, now very good news for Ambazonians. Because it don't open the doors for educating the people that never received the education between the difference between Ambazonia and Cameroon. Because Cameroon, they tell them, say, all the things that they happen for their territory. Now we take the time for educate these Western authorities about the conflict, about the genocide, about Cameroon, their fraud, about their occupation, about their colonialism. Now that they see things for the way they not be understanding before. It don't create a door of understanding, a door of research, a door for put this conflict for the context and the place we deserve to be. Cameroon, it don't touch the wrong person at the wrong time. Dr. Cholo Kasayaba. The man we now you give we a right for self-defense. The man we invoke a right for self-defense. The man we build we an army. The man we naive is strategies. They don't crumble the system. The man we when he cough, the entire republic the shake. The man we from the World Bank report to the IMF report to the report for Stanford University. All them don't talk. Say naive. The structure we don't put them in place. Now it's shaking Cameroon. So fellow Ambazonians, now period this. During this questioning period where they keep the leader will take the time for educate, explain what will be, what will they fight for, what will the conflict be about, and put Cameroon for their place. This beginning, it will take them to the highest level for the international system. It not go only end between Ambazonia, the leader, and the lawyers, and the state of Norway, and the intelligence services for Norway. It not go end for some court for Norway. It will go for the highest level for the world. This Ambazonia, a case, now Cameroon says, if you don't take your hand, you open the door, make this case now, it reach for the highest places for the world. Now, a new chapter for the internationalization of the Ambazonian struggle and the plight of the Ambazonian people then. Now, one of the victories in this. So make una not live and make Cameroon it change the subject and it confuse una or put fear for una heart. We don't beat them, we don't defeat them. They try for divert attention of the conversation and the narrative. Make we not give them that chance. In the next 5 days, October 1 they come. We'll call on all our people them. Make them get ready for score another big victory for project our freedom and our independence and our country. For all Ambazonian forces them. For all our commanders and our generals. The leaders don't prepare una for this day. The leader don't prepare una for this time. Now una be authorities for the land. Una take control. Una protect una people them. Una defend them. The country, the territory, it then under una authority. For all Ambazonians for diaspora. Now the time this for rally, for stand with Ground Zero as they prepare for Independence Day celebration. At the time this, for focus, the leader don't tell we, if he don't prepare himself for this moment. We thank God. Say they not be successful for assassinate over the last 7 years. Even be safer for place where they than if it be outside here. So now an opportunity for Amazonia. Now enough time for everybody for step up and stand for the one way they did for prison. Stand with the refugees. Stand with the one way they be displaced. Stand with the one way they don't burn their houses. Stand with all the Ambazonians that were victims of Cameroon genocide for our country. At time this for you for stand for the refugees. And our Independence Day, and the day we all we for diaspora and for Ground Zero, for stand with all the victims and for declare our freedom. My name is Lucas Asu, the spokesman of Amazonia Governing Council.
Welcome to ACN.